In this video, I'll show you how to scan using your HP Envy 6120E printer. I'll show you how to scan documents to your phone and also how to scan documents directly to your PC. So regardless if you're scanning to your PC or phone, you'll need to connect the printer to Wi-Fi. So to do that, press on this menu button. Then you want to scroll down and under the Utilities section, press on Settings. From here, select Network, then Wi-Fi, and finally, where it says Wi-Fi setup, press Start. It's then going to search for Wi-Fi routers in your area. Give it a second to search, and then here it will return all the Wi-Fi in your area. So press on the one with your name on it. It's then going to ask you for the Wi-Fi password. So if you press in this box, you can type your password in. If you press this button in the bottom left, you can change to numbers. And if you press it again and you press this arrow pointing upwards, you can type capitals if your Wi-Fi password has capitals in it. Then to see the password you've typed, press on this I, and finally to delete a letter or number, you can press on the X. So once you've went ahead and filled your password in, press OK, and then submit. Press OK to confirm. And now the printer is going to try connect to your Wi-Fi network. Depending on how far you are from your router, it will take longer, but it shouldn't be any more than a minute. Once you're connected, you should see this message, and the Wi-Fi light should also be lit up. Press OK, and we're now ready to start scanning. To scan documents to your phone, you need to download the HP app from the App Store or Play Store. Once you've downloaded it, go ahead and open it up. I'm going to decline this optional data, but you can accept it if you want. It's not necessary. It's then going to ask you to create an account, so you'll need to do this in order to scan. You can't do it without it, and it takes 2 seconds. Once you've created an account, you'll see this home screen. Press on Add Device, and then you'll get a few options from here. You want to tap on Choose an Available Printer. Then your HP Envy 6100 series will be online. Tap it. It's then going to add it to your devices. Once you've done that, scroll down. Then you can see you have your different options. You can scan or you can use the camera scan. I'll show you how to use the regular scan first. Get the document that you want to scan and open up the scanning lid like this. Then place the document face down on the glass like this. Once you've done that, you need to push the document into this ridge at the top left so that it's aligned with the printer's scanner. Go ahead and close the lid and then come into the scan function. So from here, there's a few different things that you can do. You can press on this magnifying glass. That's going to give you a preview of the scan. You can also come down the bottom and select photo, batch, or text extract if you want. In the top right, you have the settings, so the preferences. You can enable them if you want. Then finally, come down to the bottom and press on the blue scan button, and you'll get a message that says starting scan, and you'll hear the printer in the background. And here we can see it's scanning the document. Once the scan is completed, you should get this message, and it will take you to this page. So you can crop it if you want, and you can also come down the bottom and select full if you want the whole page. My page was quite crinkled, so that's why it looks like that. And in the top right, press next. And there's a few more options that you have within here. You can choose to rotate it, or you can extract the text. You can do some scribbles. Then if you press these three dots and select edit, you can add some filters and whatever edits that you want. So press done on the top right. Now if you wanted to scan more than one document, you would press on this add button at the top of the left, and then take out your first document and place your next one in the exact same way. Close the lid, then press add, and simply press scan again, and keep doing that until you're finished. So we'll press this thumbnail on the bottom right. Now to save it, come down where it says share/save, and from here you can rename the file whatever it is you want, just so it's easier to find for you. And you can also come to file type and change it to a PNG or keep it as PDF. Finally press continue, and then you could email it to yourself. You can save it to the HP app, and then you can also save it to your files. We'll press save at the top right. And then to come out, press on this back arrow at the top left, and then you can press yes, exit scan, and that's going to take you back to the home screen. You can also scan documents with your camera, so select camera scan, then come to the top and enable this auto button. It should go blue when it's enabled. Then simply with your phone's camera, you're going to hover over and scan as if you were just taking a photo, and the app will do it for you. So here, if you press in the bottom right, you can see that you can scan without actually putting it inside the scanner. And we can do it again for as many documents as we want. Then here you can scroll through them if you want. Then you can also press reorder at the top, and if you press and hold, you can change the order of the scans. So press done, and then you would just come down to the bottom and save it the exact same way as the first scan. To scan documents to your PC, you need to download the HP Smart app. So if you open up the Microsoft Store and search for HP Smart, you'll find this app. Go ahead and download it. Then when it's downloaded, open it up and we'll full screen it. You need to click yes when it asks to make changes. And once again, I'll decline the optional data. Let it load for a bit. And then when it asks for access to your precise location, you need to click yes, so the printer will work. Then finally, it's going to take us to this screen. Click add printer at the top. And you'll see that it finds the HP 6100 series. Click on it, it should say online. And then it's now going to add that. So if you haven't got a HP account, it might ask you to make one at this stage. Just go ahead and do it. You won't be able to scan without it. It only takes around 2 minutes. Once you're signed in and the printer is connected, you want to click where it says scan. We'll press this X at the top right. And there's a few scanning settings that you can change. So if you click advanced presets, you can change it to photo, ID card, book, I'm scanning the document, so I'll select that. You can also change the scan area. We'll just select entire scan area. You can change the color if you want. And at the bottom, you can also change the resolution. So if you were scanning something like a photograph and you needed to see the fine details, then select the highest DPI. However, it will take longer. But for a simple text document, 300 DPI is fine. Once you have your settings adjusted, we're going to open up the printer's scanning lid and place the thing you want to scan face down on the glass like this, and then press it into the top left of the printer. So you'll see that there is a ridge in the top left. You want to push the document so that it's touching this corner, which means it's aligned with the printer's scanner. Once you have it in the printer scanner, you can click preview, or you can also click scan if you just want to complete it without seeing the preview. It's then going to start scanning your document. Here we can see how the scan turned out. If you press these three dots in the top right, you can choose to edit your scan if you want. So in here you can rotate it, or you can crop it. You can also click on adjust and change the brightness or saturation, whatever it is you want. And you can add text and a few other things. So once you're happy, press done in the bottom right. Now, if you were scanning more than one document, you would click add in the top right, then place your next document in the scanner and click on scan until you're finished. So we'll press this number, this 1 in the top right, to get back to the original. And then finally, to save it, come down here and click on save, and you can change the file type if you want. And then finally, you can give your file a better name just so you can find it easier, and click save. And finally, you can choose to save it somewhere else on your computer. And we've now got the confirmation that it's saved. So if you found this video useful, please like and subscribe.